Episode 11, The Art of Crisis Management in Executive Protection. Welcome back to Executive Protection Insights, the podcast where we provide executive protection professionals with actionable strategies, tools, and insights to thrive in their roles. I'm your host, Liam, and today we're focusing on one of the most critical skills in executive protection, crisis management. Crisis situations can arise at any time, whether it's a security breach, a medical emergency, or an unforeseen disruption. How you respond in these moments defines the success of your mission and the safety of your protectee. In this episode, we'll explore the principles of effective crisis management, discuss strategies for preparation and response, and highlight real-world examples of EP professionals navigating crises. By the end, you'll have a toolkit of best practices to handle even the most challenging situations with confidence and composure. What is crisis management in EP? Crisis management in executive protection involves identifying, mitigating, and responding to unexpected threats or disruptions during a mission. These can range from minor incidents, like a delayed flight, to major emergencies such as a natural disaster or active threat situation. The goals of crisis management are simple. 1. Ensure the safety of the protectee. This is your top priority in any situation. 2. Maintain control. A calm and structured response minimizes chaos and confusion. 3. Preserve the mission's objectives. When possible, adapt plans to achieve the protectee's goals despite the disruption. Crisis management isn't just about reacting. It's about being prepared to respond effectively, no matter the scenario. Common crisis scenarios. Before diving into strategies, let's review some of the most common crises EP professionals face. First, security threats. Unvetted individuals gaining access to restricted areas. Targeted threats, such as physical altercations or active shooters. Second, medical emergencies. A protectee or team member experiencing a health crisis, such as a heart attack or allergic reaction. 3. Travel disruptions. Flight cancellations, delays, or route blockages impacting the itinerary. 4th, natural disasters. Earthquakes, hurricanes, or other environmental hazards disrupting operations. 5. Cybersecurity breaches. Data leaks or hacking attempts targeting the protectee's personal or business information. 6. Crowd-related incidents. Overwhelming crowds, protests, or riots escalating into dangerous situations. Each of these scenarios requires a tailored response, but all benefit from the same foundational principles of crisis management. Principles of effective crisis management. Let's break down the core principles that guide effective crisis management in executive protection. 1. Preparation is key. Conduct thorough risk assessments during advance work to anticipate potential crises. Develop contingency plans for common scenarios, including evacuation routes, emergency contacts, and alternate accommodations. 2. Stay composed. Your demeanor sets the tone for your team and protectee. Staying calm and collected minimizes panic. 3. Communicate clearly. Use secure communication channels to relay critical information to your team and protectee. Keep updates concise and focused on actionable steps. 4. Act decisively. Assess the situation quickly and implement pre-established protocols. Delays can escalate risks. 5. Debrief and learn. After the crisis, conduct a thorough debrief to identify what worked, what didn't, and how to improve for future missions. Crisis management is as much about mindset as it is about actions. Being proactive and adaptable is essential. Tools and resources for crisis management. Technology and resources can play a significant role in managing crises effectively. Here are some must-have tools for EP teams. 1. Advanced planning tools. The Advanced Work app allows you to store risk assessments, contingency plans, and emergency contacts in one secure platform. 2. Secure communication devices. Radios, encrypted messaging apps, and satellite phones ensure reliable communication during crises. Third, incident response systems. Tools like Global Rescue or International SOS provide real-time support for medical emergencies, evacuations, and crisis alerts. Fourth, crowd monitoring platforms. Real-time monitoring tools help identify risks like protests or suspicious activity. 5. Local resources. Establish relationships with local law enforcement, medical facilities, and embassy RSOs to access critical support during emergencies. These tools enhance your ability to respond quickly and effectively, ensuring the safety of your protectee and team. Real-world scenario. Crisis management in action. Let's look at a real-world example of crisis management in executive protection. Imagine you're escorting a high-profile executive to a conference in an international city. Midway through the event, a sudden protest erupts outside the venue, and the crowd begins to move toward the building. Here's how effective crisis management unfolds. Assess the situation. The advanced team relays live updates about the protest movement and size through secure communication channels. Implement evacuation protocols. The team activates a pre-established plan, escorting the protectee to a secure exit and discreetly relocating them to a secondary venue. Coordinate with stakeholders. Local law enforcement and venue security are informed to manage the crowd and secure alternate routes. Debrief. After the incident, the team reviews their response to identify areas for improvement. This scenario highlights the importance of preparation, clear communication, and decisive action in mitigating risks. Building a crisis-ready team. Effective crisis management is a team effort. Here's how to build a team that thrives under pressure. First, training. Conduct regular drills to simulate common crises, such as evacuations or medical emergencies. Second, specialized roles. Assign team members specific responsibilities, such as crowd monitoring, first aid, or communication. 3. Clear protocols. Ensure every team member understands crisis protocols and their role in executing them. 4th, foster communication. Create a culture where team members feel comfortable sharing updates and suggestions. 5. Debrief after every mission. Continuous improvement is key to staying prepared for future crises. A well-trained and cohesive team is your greatest asset in managing emergencies. Key takeaways. As we wrap up, here are the key points from today's episode. 1. Crisis management in executive protection involves identifying, mitigating, and responding to unexpected threats. 2. Common crises include security threats, medical emergencies, travel disruptions, and natural disasters. 3. Effective crisis management relies on preparation, clear communication, composure, and decisive action. 4. Leverage tools like the Advanced Work app, secure communication devices, and incident response systems to enhance your response capabilities. 5. Building a crisis-ready team through training and clear protocols ensures your ability to handle emergencies with confidence. Remember, crises are inevitable, but how you respond defines the success of your mission and the safety of your protectee. That's it for today's episode of Executive Protection Insights. I hope this discussion has provided you with actionable strategies to master crisis management in executive protection. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your team. And don't forget to explore the Advanced Work app at advancedwork.app for tools designed to streamline planning and support you during critical moments. Join us next time as we explore mastering risk assessments for international missions. Until then, stay safe, stay prepared, and remember, every crisis is an opportunity to demonstrate excellence.